Hey y'all, what's up? It's Yolanda coming back at you. I got two owner ops, Bam and Bam, and they both own and operate their trucks, and they are mentors. They both have students. Let's start off. What's your name?
Angelica.
Angelica. What's your name?
Kentavis.
Okay, Kentavis. What you want to tell me about driving? Tell me how. First of all, how long you been with Swift?
6 years.
6 years. How long you been with Swift?
About 4 months.
4 months. And so both of you guys have students, right?
Right.
Yes.
So you train male and female, or just females, or just males? Females. Do you go male and females, or just co-ed? So you go both. So tell me a little something about it. Come on, I'm gonna back and let y'all. We're in the washroom, y'all. Look, we're washing clothes and doing our thing.
Right.
Come on.
Alright, so for me, so I've been driving trucks for 13 years.
Uh-huh.
And so I felt like I wanted to train just to give back to the
Right.
drivers.
Uh-huh.
Teach them how to be safe, and then teach them the roads, how to plan for trips. It's pretty much just staying safe, So that was one reason why I had wanted to be a mentor.
Okay, so you, in other words, you like being a mentor.
Well, yeah, I do. So I kind of like train for like a month, and then I take 2-3 weeks off.
So you take two. Okay, then cool. So I'm gonna come back to you. We're gonna jump over here to Angelica. Tell us about you. Come on, bring it on, girl. Tell us. So what do you like about it overall?
Well, to be honest, it's my first student, so
Okay.
I'm liking it so far. Just teaching these new students how to be safe on the road, like he said. How to do
Backing, everything.
How to do everything. How to live out on the road. How to find truck stops, Walmarts, and stuff like that. Make a living out on the road while still trying to get money. Still gotta get paid.
I know that's right. So what I want to ask you then, Angelica, okay, so this is your first student, and you've been out here for a minute. So tell me, be honest, do you think it's easy training someone, or is it challenging at times? You know what I'm saying? Like, give us your honest opinion. I mean, I'm not saying talk bad about nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, keep it real. For those people for those drivers that are with a company and they're thinking about becoming a mentor, can you say it's challenging? Do you get rest? I mean, it
has its pros and cons being a mentor, but it is challenging due to you're training your student, but you're also trying to get rest, trying to work as partners, as teams and stuff, but you still you're able to get your rest, but you're at the same time you're not, because you still have to, if anything happens with the student, you still have to get up with them, you still have to basically always be on alert. Like you never get your full actual sleep where you can be done for the night and everything. You're constantly on the go, your mind's constantly running, it's never easy. It's not easy.
So now, for you guys, both of you guys, who want to answer, both of you guys, how many hours do you have to have the student on the truck? Who wants to answer?
So I was told 140.
140.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
So do most students stay the whole time, the 140, or what?
Yes.
Yeah.
So my last student, he had 170 before he got the truck.
Okay, so is there any time that you'll have a student, can that student stay on the truck with you after they're done training if you choose to, or do they have to get off your truck and go out by themselves?
So if they ain't possible to go out on the road by themselves, then they can get an extra week or two.
Okay.
And so like with me, I feel like I would ask them, are you comfortable? Because I don't want you to go out and then have some type of accident and then fall back on the mentor.
And so that's another thing, not to cut you off. Now, if the student mess up, that comes back on you, or does it go on the company, or does it go on both?
So I think it kind of falls on both.
Okay.
Because I feel like some of the stuff, maybe like the habits. And so like with me, I always get my mentors trip plan.
Okay.
So I always Google to see like how to enter the buildings.
Right.
Just see like up on like the live maps, like with the truck entries and stuff like that.
Okay.
And because like you can get into a tight spot and like you can miss a turn and then you can get somewhere you jammed up or whatnot. So
okay.
I would just try to tell them the trip plan and stuff like that and just like stay safe. So I want them to feel comfortable when they get out on their own.
Okay, and you agree with that?
Yes.
A lot of the stuff that he's saying.
Yes.
So along with the trip planning, and you guys are showing them back and back. We are in the laundry room, y'all, and we chit chatting. We've been sitting here, we've been talking, y'all, we've been talking here for a minute, haven't we? And I said, y'all know what? Let's go and put this stuff on camera. They was like, nah. But they showed up and they showed your girl some love. So as with the planning, is there ever a time where a student need to call you guys, like on the phone personally, where they've got challenges and issues and stuff? Do you guys pick up right away and help them out, or do you just leave them out there for the wolves?
No,
I'm just saying.
You answer those calls because especially you never know how sticky of a situation they're in. So you answer those calls, and sometimes you can't get to answer those calls because you're busy yourself,
Right.
but you get back to them as soon as you can and help them out as best as you can from where you're at.
Okay, so for those drivers that are leaving a mentor, whether they with Swift or with another company, when they get out there on their own, if they cannot get in touch with their former mentor that trained them, what do you suggest they do? If the company is not being there for them, saying, hey, you should have learned this from your mentor, you should have been trained this. Give me some info to tell the new drivers out there that have left out to the wolves where they don't have the help.
So I would say, like, always try to meet as many truck drivers as you can. Like,
Right.
You know, so I mean, some truck drivers, you know, like they're not friendly. But I would say kind of like social media. Most of them, like, they ain't friendly on social media. So I would say, like, go to like truck stops and then try to ask somebody, you know,
Okay.
for, you know, like some type of advice, or so like what company you at, try to reach out to a safety guy, and then maybe that safety guy can get you one of his best trainers from
Right.
the company, and then that trainer can guide you through other problems that you may have.
Okay. Any input you want to say? You agree with him on some of that?
Yeah, I agree. I would say also try to be patient with yourself when you're in sticky situations. Try to get out the truck. Try asking someone for help. Sometimes even someone in a four-wheeler can help you because they might be just on home time themselves.
Right.
Or they can always say,
Good
hey,
advice.
like I know what you're going through. I can help you out. I can help you guide you back up. Sometimes you don't even need a CDL to help you out.
True.
Just as long as they're able to guide you, hey, you're gonna hit something, hey, you're not gonna hit something, like you have so much room. I mean, that would also help out as well.
Okay. And before we end this, I want to ask you guys a couple more questions. Now, once the student is done with their hours, right? And they're what you call an upgrade, correct? Upgrade meaning, one of you guys give them the info or both. What exactly is an upgrade for those who don't know?
So upgrade is when they do their bagging, they gotta do a test.
They got to test out like a road test?
Yeah, so they got a
Okay.
road test, they got a bagging test,
Bagging
and
test.
they also have a paper test.
A paper test,
that
okay.
has like 50 questions on it that they have to pass. And then
Okay.
once they finish that, and then I guess they get their own truck and then ready to get out and hit the road.
Okay, so if they don't pass that, then what? What do they do from there? If you train them, say for instance you were training me and I did my hours, I got the road test done out of the way, the driving, the backing, and I also did the questionnaires and everything. What if I didn't pass? Where do I go from there?
I believe
Which-
would send you back with another mentor.
So I can't stay with you. What if I want to stay with you? Can I?
You
Or is
can
it
you can always request.
And you can
request-
also deny too,
Yes.
right?
I also could deny. I also can get requested.
Right.
It all depends if I'm available as
Got you.
as a mentor when you take your test. Sometimes we do have another student lined up.
That's what I was gonna say.
Where we can't get you back as a student, and we have to continue on with the student that we currently have. And you have, unfortunately, you have to go with someone else. But it's never gonna be a negative result. Sometimes you might learn more things from the other mentor where I didn't teach you or you didn't understand.
Right.
And it's always good to hear it from another driver, hear
Okay.
all stuff, and yeah.
Well, so you guys heard anything else you guys might want to tell the new students, or that they might need to know, that you might want to throw in something in there that most students tend to forget, especially once they've upgraded and they're on their own? What do you, I mean,
Take your time, get out and look, and then you
What
got
it-
questions. Ask.
So I see that on the windows a lot. GOAL. Go, get out, and look. Always when you're backing, correct?
Correct.
That's what they want to do, always. And of course, if they have any questions, feel free to ask just different drivers and other people.
Yes.
And another thing, real quick, what is the main issue that you notice that you see with students who wants to answer this question when they're done? Is it backing? Is it just trying to trip plan, or is it overall? Give me like one or two issues that you notice that they tend to struggle with.
It's a little bit of everything. Usually the first year, from what I've known, it's usually hard because
What-
you're learning to book your loads, get your loads.
Okay.
You're learning to manage. You got the training that you needed and all that stuff with your mentor, but you still have to manage your time, manage
Logs. Yes.
your miles, your parking. You have to figure out how to park and everything. Like there's a lot of managing, and like he said, that we have to be patient
Yeah.
with ourselves, patience with everybody that's out there on the road, and like he was also saying, like get out and look. If you can't find anybody or whatever, just try asking another truck driver.
Right.
Ask someone there. What's the worst they can tell you? No. And you just go on. You just get out, look. Just be patient. No one's ever too much in a rush where they can't help you out.
That's true. And I noticed my biggest issues that I had out there when I had my students was when they were done, to me, it's very hard to show somebody how to back.
Right.
That's what I've noticed. Do you guys agree? That's,
Yes.
and the logs. That was the toughest part that I deal with. They just could not catch up on the logs.
Well, I got another thing too, is because when you go through truck driving school, they may teach it a different way than what we teach it. And then so now they got to go back all the way around and have to learn a whole different system. Because I had a student that was taught Top Gun here at Swift.
Right.
And the guy that teaches Top Gun hasn't drove since 15 years.
So teach you totally different ways.
And then so I think within 15 years, trucking has now made a turn.
Turn with the electronic computer logs.
Now, so
It's hard.
now it's more tougher. So
A lot of them don't understand. I know.
So like
Sad.
now, like I say, it's just best to get help, stay safe, make a trip plan, get out and look. Even if you're at the truck stop, you got a line. Hey, those guys that was in that, the same guys that blowing the horn at you had to go through the same thing.
There you go.
So don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad. You guys hear that it is coming to two mentors. We got a mentor right here, and they are both owner-operators, mean they own and they operate their trucks. Another one had an owner-operator, they own and operate their trucks. And they both have students right now. And then like for the holidays, you guys are trying to make your way in with the students or with yourselves, correct?
Correct.
And you tell them that always they can go to any academy, whether it's our academy or others' academy. But the main thing I have noticed too, I'm going to say this, you guys agree or disagree, it makes no sense to bounce from company to company. Tell me, is that not correct?
That's true.
Because the only difference I've seen is what different colored trucks. I don't know about y'all, you might got different type of numbers, but in my opinion, it's the same game. Because some of them end up coming back to us. And at the end of the day, and tell them one more thing, don't believe the hype. What about all that hype that they be showing out with us on the internet?
Hey, listen, stay off the internet. Please. Don't trucking right now. Because when your first year, you think you're gonna come in, you're gonna make $200,000.
Right.
Ain't gonna happen.
I know it.
So just stay off the internet. Come get training, and then we'll train you how to be successful.
Yeah, there you go. What's your that you agree with him?
Yep, that's 100% true. Stay off the internet. That's all I gotta say.
All righty. Well, this is Yolanda signing off to Owner Ops. Hey, appreciate you guys.
Peace.
Appreciate you. Peace. Have a good one. All right.